Hey, live. This is a lot better. So, so right now I'm doing my first live video because I'm starting a business and I am trying to basically just document my business life. So from the beginning, like when I say beginning, I mean before anything has even got started. I've prayed about it. I've asked God to um, bless this, and if it's not where He wants me to be, then obviously it won't succeed or do anything. But I'm starting to do T-shirts. As you can see, NYAC is my business. I am in the process of finishing paperwork to get my LLC, and that's kind of basically it. This is just a introduction to my life. You can hear the gospel in the back. It's probably on all the time. If not, got like R&B slow jams and stuff like that. It's not. This is not for anybody to get offended by, but I'm just letting you know kind of who I am and what I'm trying to do, and I'm hoping that if not for anybody else out here looking to do this, just for me to look back and see how much I've grown over the years or over the months or anything like that. So what I want to do is just kind of let you know like where I'm at. So I came up with a name. I researched like my LLC for the state, and right now I'm in the process of trying to complete the paperwork and get everything approved and everything like that. But I have made a couple of shirts already. I've actually received a Cricut for Christmas. Yeah, Christmas last year. And I got a Cricut Easy Press, and it was it was kind of the best gift. I've been talking about last year. I like didn't purchase any type of clothing. I didn't do anything. Maybe undergarments, no sneakers. I haven't bought sneakers in gosh knows how long. And I just didn't. I'm tired of wearing other brands. Everybody has a brand. Everybody's out here making sure. So why couldn't I do it? So this is just what I wanted to do. I want to wake up and feel something and want to put it in my Cricut machine, print it out, weed it out, put it on a shirt, pop it in the heat press, and go. So that was the whole reason of me starting my brand. And now I'm trying to take it from my head to actually putting it into action. So I'm just hoping that, this is something that will eventually explode into multiple ventures. I'm hoping that I'll be able to invest not only in myself, my city, but just back into the world and just give everyone the opportunity to have a little bit of NYAC. So right now, I just got my first potential order for about 30 shirts. I've done personal shirts like for myself probably since I've gotten a machine. I started with a heat press. I started with a Cricut Easy Press, the second one. It was it was the big one, the 12 by 12, and it just wasn't working for me. And I like things precise and everything like that. So for me, it was just like weird when I was putting down pressure. At first, they're like not a lot of pressure. So I like put my hands on it. I'm like, all right, is this too much? But then you have like a machine that has like a clamp where it's like fully pressed down and shake it together. But so the pieces of vinyl were coming off. and I just didn't feel like it was for me. So I didn't get rid of it. I still have it, obviously. I mean, that was like a $300 investment. I bought that. That was not a gift, but the Cricut was a gift. And I'm definitely, at that moment, I was like, no, I have to get a heat press. And then it went from me looking at heat press. I'm like, all right, let me look on Amazon. I'm like, do I get a cheap one? Do I get an expensive one? Just everything started going through my mind. So I'm like, I know I can't be the only person out here, like, just, so I started going through reviews and everything like that. And I just got to a point where I'm like, all you have to do is ask and pray. God said, asking ye shall receive, seeking ye shall find, and knocking the door will be open. So I asked God first, is this where you want me? And if it is, then Lord, I need a little help. And so I started looking. So I started looking online. I started going to Joanne Fabric. I started going to Michael's. And also I started asking, like, my uncle, he already does shirts and everything like that. So I started asking him, like, what, do you suggest as far as like a heat press? Um, and is there anybody else I can talk to? So he was very influential in me starting this, as well as my cousin. He also has his own uh, business as well for customization, and it was nice because they are very open. They, anytime I call, they always answer, and kind of help me out as far as, like, if I have any questions. They even help me, like, as far as my first order. So I'm just like, definitely sorry, because me and commercials don't do well. So from time to time you'll just hear mute, and I'll probably put it back on. But yeah, so where was I? Um the heat press. So I wanted to get one and I just didn't know which one to get. Do you go cheap? And then if you go cheap, will it not hold like the Cricut Easy Press? And what is cheap? Is $300 cheap? Is $700? Is 1,000, 1,500? You know, I have a full-time job. Technically, I work as a union operator, local 542, and right now I'm just laid off, and this is perfect timing for me to get my hands on doing something else, to either generate a profit for myself, or for me to just be able to start buying clothes and customizing it the way I want. I want to wear things that, speak life into myself, express my own emotions so I don't technically have to say anything, or just to help out my, friends and family and stuff like that, to get little jobs done just while I have the opportunity. So I definitely wanted to get the heat press, and I wind up going over to Jersey, to a company over there, and picking up the Trans Pro. It's actually a 12 by 16 by 20. Yeah, 1620 Trans Pro Auto. And I like it so far. I haven't had any problems with it. It has the digital timer. I just plugged it in right into the socket, and it was fairly simple. Didn't have a box. I did, however, get the one that was on display. Why? Because I'm very cheap. Well, not cheap, but frugal. I was told, and I got that from my father. Uh, and I also, you can't see it, but see? So this is my other baby. So I got a hat press too, because as you like to see, I like to keep my head covered sometimes, most of the time. And what's better than wearing your own brand on your head, It also allows for like um, arm press, neck press. Like it just do a whole lot with it. I actually got the semi-auto on that as well, and it has um, four different size platens, I believe it's called. I have no knowledge on terminology. I'm probably like the worst at this right now, and I'm just hoping that I'm saying the right things. But eventually, I'll like understand it. I'm still getting to know like easy weed, um, heat transfer, heat transfer tape, like just the different terms that come with this business. What else? Things I was thinking about when I first even got into this. What machine do you get? A lot of people that I know, they have like the Cricut for like small projects. A family friend, which is she's like an aunt to me. She actually has a Cricut, and I went over there and she print out a vinyl for the back of my phone. I loved it. I was like, I'm sold. You really didn't. It really doesn't take a lot to make me happy. So I was definitely ecstatic about that. And then I was like, I'm gonna get a Cricut. And now sometimes I'll be like, I don't think a Cricut is enough. I think I need like one of those big cutters that are like two people long. I don't know. But you gotta start small and then work your way up and everything like that. Um right now, I also listen. So I've been trying to use my GoPro. I bought this. This is Yaya. I tried to go live before on my GoPro and it wouldn't work. So I still need to do some more researching. Like it would come up, it streams, through the app and everything, but for whatever reason I couldn't see it like I can see myself right now on my computer. I just think it has better angles. It's better, so like I would be able to show like the view of my computer and everything like that, like what I'm working on. This is literally just only front facing, but it is what it is. And so, other than that, I'm trying to learn t-shirt pricing, how to price shirts, how much vinyl to get. I definitely learned that buying vinyl not in the length of your machine is not good because then you're like freehanding it. You have to cut it basically like to your 12 inches in order to fit it into the Cricut, unless you have a machine that can handle it or take more than 12 inches. And so I learned that. I guess I could show you one of the shirts I did. So this is one of the shirts that I did for my best friend. It's a little backwards, but it says, if you can't change your surroundings, change your hair color. And her IG page is on the back. It's color me underscore that. And she does hair color. She has a page. She is great at what she does. She looks beautiful in her different colors. And this is one of my Cricut projects with the infusible ink. This is actually an infusible ink t-shirt. This is one of my creations. It's actually a personalized check um, from Jesus Christ. I know it's kind of backwards. You're looking at it. But it has paid to the order of whosoever believeth in me, the cost, how much he paid, everlasting life. Also has John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, so that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Um, you have confess, believe, be saved. You have his signature. And then in the memo it says, because I love you. So on the back I put my logo. and then I have paid in full because it's already been paid. And that's one thing that I don't have to worry about. So I just put that up in my semi-office. This is like my office area. And yes, I'm excited to start. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm very anxious, but I'm also patient because I know good things and great things come to those who wait. So I'm just waiting. If I can get any more information, if anybody has any information for me, like anything, I'm like willing to, look, research, or just take criticism or take advice from people. Um, and I'm just hoping that this continuous vlogging or documentation one day, maybe not just helps me, to better myself in the future, but maybe it can help somebody else. So I'm about to start working on these shirts. I have 3 different shirt ideas, 10 shirts a piece. Uh, and I'm about to get into my computer. I wish you guys could stay. Well, technically you can, but it'll probably be a waste because I'm just going to be listening to my music and working on the computer. If I had my GoPro, maybe I could have, showed you guys what I was doing, but unfortunately I don't. Not yet, but it's coming soon. And I love the picture on this. This is like really clear. I might have to get me like one of those ring lights, so I make sure that like when I start doing my shirts, I can have like the backdrop, put my shirt up there, take good pictures. But this will do for right now. But thanks for the one person who was watching. I don't know who you are or where you are in the world or if I bored you or whatever. But thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in a little bit. Maddie out.